Hi, everybody. Welcome to Valerie's Place Live. As you can see, I have a friend with me. This is a man I have known for, oh, goodness gracious, we met in 2010. He changed my life. He made it possible for me to work with Betty White for 5 beautiful years. This is Todd Milliner, the executive producer of Hot in Cleveland. Why is he here? I'm sure you're wondering. Do you want to say hi, Todd?
Hello, I am so proud to be here, and I knew you way before 2010, but you didn't know me.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
I'm so
Well,
excited to be here.
right. What are we doing, Todd?
Well, I think this is your cue. I'm just following my script, Valerie.
Okay.
But
So
but I
Todd and I, go ahead.
but I am so excited to be here, and I'm so excited to be part of this because I was part of the very first moment that we met you for Hot in Cleveland, and now I'm part of this. So go.
Yes, yes. So we thought it might be fun to do a podcast or a vodcast that Todd likes to call it of behind the scenes Hot in Cleveland, but not just every podcast out there that does like the CD, like behind the scenes talking about it on each episode. I think that's a lot. And there's so many guests to get through and so many guests that we would like to have on this podcast. And we've already filmed one episode. We're filming more episodes next week. Um, so here's what we're going to do for every season of the show. There's 6 seasons so total. We're going to do 2 or 3 episodes where we're covering the entire season. So for 2, 3 episodes, we'll cover an entire season. And then when we get to the end of the season, we thought what might be really fun is then to do a live where we do a question and answer live. So you guys can ask about anything we didn't ask or we forgot to ask, or people that you want to talk about or that we didn't get a chance to talk to. You can ask us those questions. And speaking of questions, I am keeping my eye out on the live chat. So I will try and answer some questions while we're going through this. But Todd, do you want to let everybody else know what else we're going to try and do?
Yeah, I mean that's a lot of information. So if you want to grab a number 2 pencil and your steno. This is after this live. Instead of watching the Knicks and Spurs, because we all know what's going to happen, as a special treat, you can head over to Valerie's Place and watch the first 10 minutes of our premiere episode, and then watch the Knicks game. I mean, pause the Knicks game, and then pick it back up. All you have to do is create a free account. You use your email address to check it out, and obviously, we'd love if you join. But because you're here now, you'll be able to watch.
Yes.
And as far as the rest of our premiere episode, which we already taped very recently, we're going to break it up into 2 parts. Part 1 of our premiere features the one and only Miss Wendy Malick.
I love my girl.
And that's going to drop on June 17th. And then part 2 featuring the former head of all things Viacom, including Viacom Television, including TV Land when we launched. Doug Herzog is going to be available on Valerie's Place on the 24th of June. So I hope you took out your pencil, the 17th, and then the 24th. We've already got so much for you. Just use your email, sign up, join us, watch free. I think that's the last thing I have to say.
Yeah. And you know what? I think for those of you who don't know who Doug Herzog is, if you know about MTV, then Doug and I and Todd had a really great conversation about all kinds of things that we stuck mainly to Hot in Cleveland and the business and, all that kind of behind the scenes stuff that you might have always like really wanted to know. I know some of the stuff that I needed to hear from Doug that I didn't know was a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to listen to. We had a lot of fun talking to him. So you're definitely going to want to tune into that. And next Wednesday, Todd and I, so I really want you guys to help us out because next Wednesday, we're filming more episodes. And yes, of course, Jane is going to be coming up soon too. We couldn't get Jane the 2 weeks ago when Wendy was here, but eventually what I'd love to do is have Jane and Wendy on at the same time. It's like whenever we try to get together for dinner, our schedules are a little wonky. So we're going to try. But what I wanted to let you in on is just like my other podcast, Getting Naked, it's really important for us to hear your questions and see your faces. And so if you want to leave any questions, call in. If you're a preferred or VIP member, you can get there. There'll be a voicemail line. So you'll be able to leave us a voicemail and ask your questions. And what does it say? And if you're a member, you know the number to just call me. Oh, okay. What's that?
Whoa.
Oh, wait a minute. Is my phone number up there? Okay, but if you're not a member, you can, once you do sign up, you'll get an email with the phone number when you do join. So even if you don't see the phone number because you're not a VIP member, if you join up, you will get an email that has that phone number in there so anybody can ask a question. So like, here's some of the questions I'd love to hear from you. What guests would you want us to have on? How much do you want to go into Betty White and the charm and the enigma and the icon that Betty was, and how much we all absolutely adored her? I mean, that's easy. We could talk about Betty for 500 episodes. And speaking of questions, do you guys have anything in the live chat? I'm not seeing anything, Andrew. Oh, goodness.
Well, that's really important part of this
Yes, because we want you to stay up on Hot in Cleveland.
Because we do want you to. And so you can watch Hot in Cleveland right now. It's all available on Paramount Plus. And we don't get anything. We don't get $1 every time somebody signs up for Paramount Plus. We just want to make sure, so we're not pushing that to you for any other reason, that you can watch the same episodes that we're going to be talking about. The themes, the guest stars. And so you can watch it there. Go watch it. I was just watching it the other day. I watched the pilot again. It brought back so many good memories. And then I watched like 10 in a row, which is such a fun journey to go back in time. And right now we have a little sneak preview to share.
Oh, good.
It's the first couple of minutes of the first episode of Still Hot in Cleveland. That refers to Valerie, not me. And I think we can roll the clip.
Does that hurt when I do that?
So we can be like casual, like that.
Yes,
like,
yes.
Yes.
Does it hurt when I do that, JT?
No, you're good. Welcome.
Here we are.
Welcome to the inaugural, the pilot episode, the very first Still Hot in Cleveland vodcast. Valerie Bertinelli.
You know what?
Bertinelli.
Norman used to call me? Bertolini.
Bertolini.
My son calls me Bert and Ernie.
Oh. Hi, I'm here with Valerie Bertinelli, Bert and Ernie, Bertolini, as Norman Lear would call her. We are making the very first episode of Still Hot in Cleveland.
Why do we want to do this, Todd? I think we need to let everyone
somebody
know why.
finally asked me. That's why.
Because there's I mean, if anybody watching this is probably already a huge fan of Hot in Cleveland. Yes. And I get asked all the time, why aren't you doing a reboot? I don't know, because I don't know this business any longer. I would totally do it. But I think there's so much to mine in the 5 years that we got to do that show together, talking about behind the scenes stuff, the different guest stars that we've had.
Absolutely. And I think that the warmth and the fun and the energy that we had during Hot in Cleveland, we want to revisit it. And that's why we're here.
We miss it as much as everybody else.
We've missed each other. So this is how it's going to go. We're going to have a lot of great guests on, but we're not going to listen to or rewatch every episode in order, because we don't want to put everybody through that, but we want you to rewatch the episodes that our guest might be on.
Yeah.
Or we might have a thematic episode. We might do
like the boyfriends.
We'll talk about boyfriends, the birth dates episodes. Yeah. So we'll actually include you in the discussion. And if you have a favorite episode, leave a voicemail.
Yes.
Maybe we'll watch that one.
Yeah.
Episode. Our season 1 episodes will drop on July 1st, so that's coming up really soon. Oh, I'm going to be in Paris on July 1st, so I'll have to watch from Europe.
Oh, must be nice.
And then we are doing 2 episodes about season 1, so July 1st and then July 8th. And then on July 15th, we'll be back here for season 1 live episode. So either going to do 2 or 3 episodes, depending on how much we get in, and then you do want to do July 15th, the live episode, Billy? Yeah, he's nodding. Yes. Okay. And then from there on out, so then August will start season 2. August or September will start season 2. So I think it'll be fun. Now, when you heard me say we spent 5 years, that's one of the weird things about doing something for cable television or a cable network. Is we did 6 seasons in 5 years. The writers cranked that out. And Suzanne, who we definitely want to have on the podcast, she must have been so exhausted by the very last season. I mean, 6 seasons in 5 years is a lot.
Yeah,
Is
but
there
you guys
anything
need.
else? Am I forgetting anything, Todd?
Well, it's a lot of information, and but I will say, when I started rewatching, it's hard to pick which episodes to do. I mean, there's so
No.
good ones, but
You have to do the boyfriends episodes because those were always hysterical. If anybody is a connoisseur of Hot in Cleveland, you know that every year we celebrated, the girls celebrated birthdays, and we would find dates for somebody else. We didn't find our own dates. And they always ended up being the most hysterical episodes.
the most fun. And then, and you know, of course, that's when we introduced people like Carl Reiner to the show, and Huey Lewis and
Huey.
Dave Foley. It's just such it was so much fun. And we're not going to let them just do a couple of episodes for each season and then go away. If this is really popular, we're going to keep doing this for the rest of our lives.
Yes, so we'll go back to season 1, pick a few more episodes, and then do the live and la la la.
Exactly. So there's a lot of information. So you still have your steno. So I'm sure you already wrote this down. But the first 10 minutes of our premiere, now available at Valerie's Place. Part 1 of the premiere episode is coming on June 17th. That's Wendy Malick. Part 2 on the 24th is Doug Herzog. You get to see what an idiot I was when Doug Herzog was in the room. You'll understand when you watch that. I almost quit the podcast that moment. Then season 1 episodes arrive on Valerie's Place on July 1st and the 8th. And then Valerie is in France, and we can all get on. Maybe we can get on live and curse out Valerie for being in France. That's the live episode of season 1 will be July 15th. My name is Todd. Your name is Val.
Yes.
In my dreams and in my sister's outfits, I played Barbara Cooper on One Day at a Time. You were Alice on Alice. I don't think. What did I miss?
Okay, the most important thing, our promo code. Oh, you know what? Billy is having me, before I get to the promo code, ask some questions. Where can I get that Hot in Cleveland t-shirt? Oh, Mary, I don't know. This is, even Todd doesn't have one. I don't know. These are antiques.
We've got to make some more. So maybe
yes. But it'll say like still hot right here.
Yeah, that's right.
I would love to hear from the costume designer for the show and each. Oh my God, that's brilliant! We would love to have Lori Eskowitz on.
Yes, and Lori also.
She was our costume designer. She was nominated for an Emmy for Will and Grace. She's brilliant. I adore her. She actually had Wolfie's suit made for his wedding. She had my suit made for Wolfie's wedding. I adore. Yes, we will have Lori on. That's a great idea, Deb. Thank you.
That's great. And Lori did so many Jimmy Burrows shows. It was like very, very popular and important and talented costumer. We've got to have her on. I'm going to call her right after this.
Yes, that would be a great idea. Okay, for the promo code, as a way to celebrate Still Hot in Cleveland, Valerie's Place is running the Steamy Summer promotion from now, right now, until July 4th. New members of Valerie's Place will be able to sign up to be a preferred member for just $3 a month for the first 2 months. So it's our $10 per month tier for only $3 per month for the first 2 months. New subscribers will get all the episodes, the live podcast, the voicemail line, all of it. And for $3 per month for the next 2 months, come hang with us this summer and make it a steamy summer. There is your checkout code. Steamy Summer. Put that in. You'll get $3. Oh, still steamy. Why isn't it Steamy Summer?
Well, it can be a steamy summer, but
okay, I'm wrong. I have to read further down on the copy. Head over to valeriesplace.com and use the code still steamy. Still. Fuck it, Todd, you take it over.
Still steamy. That's your promo code, and I'm sure it will be in Paris, by the way, on July 15th. But there's an interesting question here that I wanted to. Can we?
Yeah.
Okay, because how much of the scripts were improvised is what Deb was asking. That's a really interesting question because very little to zero.
Like I would say zero. Like we played with it when we were, blocking it and trying to block out the thing. But Suzanne and the writers had all of our characters so down, Like I never wanted to go off script. Like it was, and I would get so angry at myself whenever I did go off script because I couldn't remember, because that was when I was going through menopause. I had menopause brain so bad.
Same.
Okay.
But also, I don't know if you remember this. I don't know where we talked about this before, but remember in the live episodes, we did do a little bit of experimenting. And I remember Suzanne and the writers were such sticklers for sticking to the dialogue because we worked on it all week. But I remember Alex Trebek kept improvising in the beginning of the live episode.
That's right.
And Suzanne said, Todd, you go downstairs and tell Alex Trebek to get back on the script. So I went down there and I said, Mr. Trebek, what is a script? In the form of a question. But I did. I said, so, the lines are actually this. And he put his arm around me and he said, Todd, I've met a lot of writers who fell in love with their own writing. You're going to get what you're getting. And I said, Mr. Trebek, what is, you are correct. And let him do whatever he did because he was excellent and we didn't care.
He was so funny.
Yeah.
And there was a couple of times Dave Foley was in our live episodes, and he did something that I had the giggles. Oh my God. So we'll have to, the live episodes, when those are later on in later seasons, we'll have to definitely dig into those. I'll have to rewatch those. Those were good.
Yeah. Yes. And go.
Oh, is Todd's podcast available now? Okay, so what just came out, what's today? Oh, today's Wednesday. Okay, so it came out last Friday. It's free now on YouTube. The podcast that with Todd. Todd came on and did Getting Naked, but he did not get naked. He showed up naked, but he didn't get naked.
That promo code is different. That is a very different promo code. That is a very...
Only Michael has that promo code.
I'm going to be that guy that goes on OnlyFans and makes like $6. That's not what I signed up for. But no, it was such a treat to be on your other podcast, and I'm glad it's it's a very different podcast.
Very different.
Not really necessarily talking as much about Hot in Cleveland as much as we are talking about life, and that was really special to be on that. And I'm so proud of it, and I hate watching myself, so I'll just listen to it like in the shower.
Oh, honey.
You know.
I love you, Todd.
I love you too.
So everybody come in and join us for the Still Hot in Cleveland, and don't forget Still Steamy.
Still Steamy at checkout.
Yeah.
Go watch the Knicks and Spurs after you watch.
Who are they playing? The Spurs? Okay.
The Spurs and the Knicks. It's 2-1.
That's San Antonio, right?
It's San Antonio, and they're playing in New York again tonight.
Have they played in San Antonio at all? Two games? Oh, is this like the last game?
Well, it's best of 7.
This is game 5. Okay.
Game 4.
And they lost the last game. Okay. Okay. So, yes, go basketball. Yay. Ooh. Oh, you saw a question? What? What's the difference between shooting a sitcom Hot in Cleveland or One Day at a Time? Besides the 40-year gap?
Valerie could get up and move around a little better.
No, I couldn't get up and move around, and I had
one day at a time.
It's not that different. When we were shooting sitcoms back in the 70s and 80s, we would rehearse on a soundstage, and then we would get up on camera for camera blocking day, and then show day. And show day was a 5:30 and an 8 o'clock show and dinner in between, and the writers would reconfigure whatever they needed to do. When you're doing a show these days in the current environment, it's 4 cameras still with an audience still, but you rehearse on the actual stage. You have the stage all week, which I love because you're not just looking at taped places and odd furniture. So you really get the feel of the stage. And the show day is one day and it's all day. And there is no 2 shows. We just keep doing until we're done. And people are always surprised when they come and we say, get comfortable, because it's at least a 3-hour show. And sometimes it went to 4.5. And it's long. It takes a long time to film 20 minutes. Okay. So Still Steamy. Go ahead and sign up and catch us on Still Hot in Cleveland.
Can't wait.
Bye, everybody.